Okay, good. Okay, so we reviewed the tape that your example, and let's go over the skill set rubric, and we will see, if you met it, partially met it, or unmet it. It says Stephanie will explain to the children that we're going to explore 3 emotions: happy, sad, and mad.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
met it. All right. Then you want to read the second one?
Okay. Explain how the emotions make you feel. First, we will talk about happy and give different scenarios of what happy feels like. You feel happy when you learn something new, like riding a bike, or when somebody you love comes and picks you up at school.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think I met that
You
one.
met that one? Okay. So I'll do 4. Next, we're going to talk about feeling sad and give a few examples when somebody yells at you, or when you accidentally or on purpose get hurt, or when the person you bring you to class leaves. So how did you feel on that one?
I did not say I don't think I said or did I say when the person?
I think one thing, well, we can talk about that. So I think, but this is like how we can do it that fits your style.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I was talking about. Like, here's things that we could collaborated on and we talked about, but as you give it,
Okay.
you can make up your own examples.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. So that's good.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
you can make it doesn't have to be these specific examples.
Okay.
But as long as there, are clearly different examples for each one.
Okay.
Okay?
That's what I wanted. Yeah. Okay. So then, yeah, I think I met it. So.
Okay, then read number 5.
The last emotion that we are going to discuss is being mad. Everybody feels this emotion and it is not wrong. Here are a few examples, and then we were also going to add in that it is wrong when you're mad to hit or push.
Exactly. So, right. We'll put another.
Your friends are being nice to you or not being nice to you.
It's not okay. Yeah, not okay. And you did specifically say that too.
Yes, I did.
And that was good, that it's not okay to push or hit, but it's okay to be mad.
So a couple examples is your friends are not being nice to you by laughing at you. Someone comes up and grabs your toy away from you, and your friend is mad and pushes you down really hard.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. So that I think you met. Okay. So we did that. So now, as you viewed the video, how do you feel? Like, what's your feedback on?
Well, I think it'll flow more when the kids are there.
Okay.
I have having them giving me examples of what makes them mad,
right,
or sad.
Uh-huh.
And I have ideas of which feeling to talk to which kid. To ask. Like we have a couple kids that do get sad when their moms leave.
Right.
And we have a couple kids that get mad.
Yeah.
And maybe to find out what makes them mad.
Right. Exactly.
So.
Okay.
So I think it'll flow better when the kids are there to actually give me the feedback.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we're good because I think keeping it short makes it.
Right.
It doesn't. It's not too long for them to stay and pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Right.
And I do think the feeling chart has helped a few of our friends already.
Yes.
They expressed to us how they feel.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think I even noticed that today in class, Avery's moved.
Oh, yeah.
That she had gone on her own and moved it. So,
yeah. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. So.
Right. Okay, good. Okay, I think some points that I want to share with you is that you had good expressions. Really, I mean, like you exaggerate, which is good. Yeah. You know what I mean? I mean, you really put a sad face on and a really happy face, so that you had very good expressions. And I think your tone of your voice was real good.
Okay.
You know, it was like calm, and it was, you know, it was like a little bit soft, you know, and I think sometimes that kind of tone causes the children to want to listen more.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Your tone was very good. Let's see. And one thing that I noticed is that you said the same things for sad and mad.
Ah, okay.
So that's, you know,
And I think I have that different in my notes. I just,
that, and you know, I mean,
Yeah.
that's, if you like, we can do it again. I mean, a video, if you want to do it again, but that's up to you. You know, if you want to
I'll
practice
make
it
sure I
again.
remember to do that differently.
Okay, I mean, because that would be a little confusing for the children
Yes.
to sad and have the same ones, because
Yes.
so I mean, just remember just that, yeah, and you
Yes.
know, 2 or 3 is great.
Yes, because we have down on here your friends and when mom, and that's where I think I got a little confused. I may have been even on the same.
Yeah, that's okay. Don't worry
Okay.
about it. But that's just a point that I wanted
Okay.
to bring out. Let's see. Oh, and then I have a question for you. Like, how would you? And this is totally, you know, it would be what you feel that you want to do. Would you want to ask for volunteers who would want to share what is, you know, being happy, or do you want to say their name and ask them?
I was wondering, with some of our friends, I was wondering if it would be chaotic asking,
Oh,
volunteers, but I don't know.
I mean, that's just, you know, a
Uh,
thought I had. I mean, you get to choose that.
yeah,
You know, I mean, it's not, I'm not saying that's right
Yeah.
or wrong. I'm not.
yeah,
But, you know, if you want to, you know, that's just a thought that I wanted to put,
Okay.
you know, in your head, what you would want to do.
because I was wanting to make sure I got everybody, and that would be another reason why I'd worry about.
I see. I see. So how do you think you would make sure that you got everybody?
I'd hope I'd remember that I got everybody.
Well, I mean, sometimes when you're up there,
uh,
you get a little, you know, I mean,
Right.
whenever I'm like, you know, you just get, sometimes I think what would be a cue that you could, you know,
maybe ask the kid. I can maybe ask the kids. Who hasn't had a chance to
okay,
tell me.
yeah,
You know,
okay,
a feeling. And I think once they
that's
actually
good.
raise their hands, I can remember. I would hope.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not saying,
Yeah, no,
I'm not
I
saying you
know.
wouldn't, but
No.
yeah, but who has not had a chance, which is a
Yes.
good. I mean, because sometimes we do forget, you know, in the midst of everything.
Yes.
So who has not had a chance? Good. Had a chance to share. Because there might be somebody who will not want to,
Yeah.
you know. So I mean that too. So I
Yes.
mean, but we do give them the opportunity, right?
Right.
Good.
I was saying that's the reason I also want to make sure that person, because we know, we have a
Yeah.
couple that won't. I want to give them the chance,
Okay.
because they will not be the ones that will.
Right. Okay.
Volunteer,
Good. You know,
so.
Stephen, I think
Yeah.
that go for it then.
Okay.
I like that. You know,
Okay.
to go ahead, because I think, you know, I think that's great.
Okay.
So go ahead and do that. But by, you know, say, Avery, what? Yeah.
Yes.
Can you share what being mad? What makes you mad?
Okay.
Okay. Good. So we'll put that down. That you'll ask them by name. And one thing that's good about teaching is that we each have our own styles, and if it works, great. And if it doesn't work, you change it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that's one of the things that we can be a little bit flexible. So if you see when you're doing it
It's not
that
working.
it's not working, then ask for volunteers.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know? Okay? So
All right.
I mean, but that's perfect. All right, let's see.
And most likely, once I start asking, they'll be volunteering.
Right. So good.
So.
No, I like that. And then also what we were talking about, I think I said this, that when they come in, you're going to meet with them specifically. I think we
Yes.
did that. And I thought, did I say there was a good point that you were saying that you added to, which was very good, that their feelings might change.
Mm-hmm.
I think yeah, that was a good thing too. So we might want to put that in just a little bit, that our feelings change, and that's a good like thing that they can have. Our feelings change, and that does happen. So so you put that in as a as a thought, and what you said that today, Avery did go and change your feeling. That is huge.
Yeah. Well, and I think like that might be something if I notice that in the morning one of them says they're sad,
Yeah.
Then maybe later on when I see that they're happy, I said, I noticed that your feelings changed.
Yeah.
And maybe point that out to them.
Okay, good.
Later in the day.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, that's good. So those are good points. All right. Okay, so one thing that we need to do is review in the, I brought that with me, the professional development plan. We have the implementation of what we're going to do, continues. So we make sure that we learned the skill, but we're going to continue it.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so here's the implementation plan that we have that we can discuss, that we use the feeling chart with the children and 2 times a day. So maybe throughout the day, we
check in the morning. And
yeah.
Check in maybe later on in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do that. So we'll go ahead and it says we have when our class meeting time, the beginning, when they put like they wash their hands, do the feeling chart. Okay, and then throughout the day. Okay, through the I see we have the free play time. Okay, and then laminate the feeling chart. That's one thing we had. We had laminate like another feeling chart.
Okay.
And we can discuss that and put it up on a prominent place in the class. Maybe is that something that you want to implement or not? What I mean, because we have the feeling chart that they can move.
Yeah, and that one's going to be probably somewhere more stationary.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, if we did I wouldn't want to do one like that. I'd want to do maybe even just the page.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, just the page. And put that in there.
Because then they have a visual too, and I think they have a visual there and another visual. So maybe.
What if we even put it?
What?
I wonder if we even put it somewhere where they can see a mirror.
I wonder if we could put it by the sinks.
Yeah, so they at least can see their expression towards the ones that they see in the picture. So
very good idea. Very good point. So laminate the feeling, like the 8x10 will be like a huge one, and then we'll put it by the sink with the mirror.
Okay.
Yeah, put it by the sink, and then we'll use the taxi. That page that I gave you with all the feelings chart. I have one.
Yes.
You can we'll use that taxi one. Okay. And then we have identify the children and identify the children's and then your own personal feelings with the children 2 times each day. So that's going to be like an ongoing thing. Like I think today was a good. I had a opportunity to share my feelings that when Avery was not listening, that it was making me feel sad. And it was also making me feel frustrated, So I think the more that we can share our emotions is good too.
So how's a good way to explain when you're mad?
Well,
when you're talking to the kids, because I just didn't, I don't want to say, well, that makes me mad when you do that. Because
well, I think that's.
Is that okay?
I think that definitely is okay.
Okay.
Because what we're telling the children is that. Oh, let me stop it.